皆さん、こんにちは。お元気ですか? Hi guys, my name is Lisa. Welcome to my channel. And if you're new here, はじめまして. I teach Japanese on my channel in the most easiest and the fastest way. In today's video, we will look at the JLPT N5 vocabulary that you must know. I've already uploaded a video on this. This is going to be the second video, and I'll make sure that I create a playlist for these things because vocabulary is the building block of every language and you must know this. But there's a twist. With each new video, I will add the previous video at the end of this video so that you get to review what you learned in your previous lesson. Reviewing is a really important part of every language. Make sure that you understand the previous videos also because you might get it at that point of time but might forget it after a while. So it's a good chance to just revise whatever you did. Okay, in the previous video, we learned the vocabulary related to hito, meaning person, and the family related vocabulary. I've already uploaded a video on the vocabulary related to your family, like how do you address your family members and somebody else's family member. So if you don't know that and are curious to know that, you can definitely go and check out that video. I'll try to leave the link of that video in the description box below. But before we start this video, please make sure that you subscribe to my channel because that would really mean a lot to me and would also support me to continue this channel. Okay, and if you know somebody else who's trying to learn Japanese, please consider sharing my channel with others as well. Okay, in today's video, we will start with learning the vocabulary related to country. In Japanese, how do you say country? Kuni. Kuni. Country in Japanese is kuni. Okay, so in my previous video, we learned around 40 vocabulary words, and in this video, including the previous, we will complete the century of Japanese vocabulary. That means we'll complete 100 basic words that you should know. So let us start with the vocabulary related to country. I've included only the major countries that you must know, and I'm extremely sorry if your country is not included here. If you want, you can let me know your country in the comment box and I'll show you its Japanese translation. Or you can simply go to the Google and translate it. Okay. Kuni, country. Kuni, country. World. Sekai, sekai, sekai. Map. Chizu, chizu, chizu. Japan. Nihon, nihon, nihon. Foreign country. Gaikoku, gaikoku. China. Chugoku, chugoku. South Korea. Kankoku, kankoku. United States. America, America. France, フランス、フランス。England, イギリス、イギリス。Germany, ドイツ、ドイツ。Spain, スパイン、スパイン。Italy, イタリア、イタリア。Portugal, ポルトガル、ポルトガル。India, インド、インド。Next on the list, we have Russia, ロシア。皆さん、because these words are mostly from the foreign countries, we tend to write it in katakana rather than writing them in hiragana. Few countries like China and China and Korea are written in kanjis, and for your convenience, I'll also make sure that I add hiragana over here. If you don't know hiragana, please make sure that you learn it as soon as possible because this would open a new world to you. Believe me. Once you know the alphabets, things will become really easy for you. Okay, next we learn vocabulary related to months and days. Okay, number 1. January 1月 January 1月 February 2月 February 2月 March 3月 3月 皆さん just in English, every month has a new, different, specific name. But in Japanese, we have the names of months depending upon their number. So since there are 12 months, you just add the number and the month. Since January is the first month, you add 1 plus month. 1 is ichi, month is gatsu. Together, ichigatsu, January. Easy, right? So you don't have to memorize every new word for the 12 different months. That is good. Next thing which I wanted to tell you about the vocabulary that we learned about the country was that to say you're an Indian or a Portugal or an American, you just have to do one thing. Add jin to your country's name. So you learn 2 things from this vocabulary. If you add the word jin, it becomes the nationality. So let's say India is Indo. Let's say Indian, so Indojin. Japan is Nihon. Japanese, Nihonjin. Easy? Okay, let's come back to the vocabulary related to months and days. So March is the 3rd month, so we say 3 plus month. 3月. Together, 3月. 3月. Number 4 is April, so we say 4 plus month. We have 2 ways to say 4 in Japanese, yon and shi. We do not say yongatsu, we say shigatsu always. So you just got to memorize this. But the kanji is always same. May, the 5th month, 5 plus month, 5月. Similarly, I need not explain June, 6月, July, 7月, August, 8月, September, 9月. We have one more way to say 9 in Japanese, which is Q and not Ku. But while just like as I said about April, we do not say yongatsu, we just say shigatsu. There is a hard and fast rule for September also. We always say kugatsu and not kyugatsu. So please be strict over here. Next is October, 10月. Next is November, 11月. Next is December, 12月. So since December is the 12th month, we say first, let's look at the vocabulary for person. It's regarded to person. So I'll first say the Japanese word, its meaning in English, and then I'll slowly pronounce it so that you can listen to it carefully. Okay, let's get started. Number 1, hito, person. Hito, person. 大人 adult. 大人 adult. 子供 child or kid. 子供 child, kid. 男の人 男の人 man. 女の人 women. 女の人 women. 男の子 boy. 男の子 boy. 女の子 girl. 女の子 girl. 友達 friend. 友達 friend. みんな everyone, everybody, or all. 皆さん everyone. 外国人 foreigner. 外国人 foreigner. 肩 person. 肩 person. A formal way to say this. 大勢 a lot of people. 大勢 a lot of people. oneself 自分 oneself 自分 Okay, now let's look at the vocabulary related to your family. Family is 家族 Okay, I have already uploaded a video upon how to refer to your family members and somebody else's family member in Japanese. So if you want to know and if you're curious to know, you can check out that video. I'll try to leave the link in the description box below. Number 1. Family 家族 Family 家族 Number 2. 家庭 Family or home 家庭 Family or home. Number 3. 父 My father 父 My father. 母 My mother 母 My mother. 両親 Parents 両親 Parents. Elder sister 姉 姉 Elder sister. 兄 Elder brother 兄 Elder brother. 弟 Younger brother 弟 Younger brother. 妹 Younger sister 妹 Younger sister. 兄弟 Brothers 兄弟 Brothers. 姉妹 Sisters 姉妹 Sisters. おじいさん Grandfather おじいさん Grandfather. おばあさん Grandmother おばあさん Grandmother. Uncle おじさん Uncle おじさん Aunt おばさん Aunt おばさん People, please be careful here. Grandfather is おじいさん. You have to stress the G sound here. While uncle is simply おじさん. No stretching. Grandmother is おばあさん. Stress ば. But aunt is simply おばさん. People make mistake over here, so please be careful. Next, お父さん father お父さん father お母さん mother お母さん mother お姉さん elder sister お姉さん elder sister お兄さん elder brother お兄さん elder brother 祖父 grandfather 祖父 grandfather そば grandmother そば grandmother. Not the buckwheat noodles, please. Your grandma and your noodles are not the same. Otto, my husband. Otto, my husband. Tsuma, my wife. Tsuma, my wife. Please remember one thing, there is also a word called as kanai, which we used to use for wife. Now it's not prevalent in Japan, and there's a reason behind this. I have uploaded a video on it. You can check it out if you're curious to know. Next, go-shujin. Go-shujin, one's husband. Go-shujin, one's husband. Okusan, one's wife. Okusan, one's wife. Okay. Dokushin, single. Dokushin, single. We'll continue the vocabulary of country and others in the next video. For this video, I think this is more than enough. Stay tuned and please hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet, and if you're new on my channel, like this video if you enjoyed this and share it with your friends who are also trying to learn Japanese. I'll see you in the next lesson. Till then, keep learning and stay safe, minasan. Mata ne!